You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's talk about the big game. Wow, defensive slugfest in the first half of the game. Arch Manning obviously not fulfilling expectations. I mean, first big game on the road to start the season. Pretty big spot. It was a pretty big spot. One thing, I talk a lot about, or at least give tidbits about some prospects. He's got to work on two things I noticed today. And granted, you're playing both these teams, playing each other, both with two of the best defenses in college football. That's something we should say first. He's got to do a little bit better job of not always going sidearm. I didn't love that. All right, turn, set your feet, boom, go. All right, throw the ball, set your feet, boom, go. Proper throwing technique, okay? He threw an unbelievable touchdown pass, and we'll look at it. He made a couple of big throws on one drive. Arch Manning's going to be fine. Julian Sayin for Ohio State. Interesting. Interesting kid, 6'1", 208. Let's take a look at this right here. This is the tell of the tape at the end of the game. I'm going to tell you this. Texas was rushing the ball all over the place. 166 yards rushing. Arch ended up finishing 17 of 30, 170, only 5.7 per. One touchdown, one interception. Julian Sayin, 13 for 20, 126. A 6.3 per and one touchdown. And it was a pretty even game. I'm not sure that I love the fact that Sark went for it. I, personally speaking, I like to take my points. If I have a chance, they had a 15-play drive, and it came up empty. I think sometimes that does something to a team. So, things that you probably did not think about today. Number one, Matt Patricia is the defensive coordinator for the damn Ohio State Buckeyes. I knew that, but you didn't think about him clamping down on Arch Manning today. Now, did you? It seems the stories of Matt Patricia's demise were greatly exaggerated. He had a hell of a game. It got pretty damn iffy towards the end, but he had a hell of a game. Right here, this is going to be Arch Manning's touchdown throw right here. Hell of a throw on this play. And the referees, it was ridiculous. I was on Twitter going, this was a bleeping catch. What are we doing? How is it taking so long to look at this? Joe Clapp was trying to wish it into an incompletion, but sorry, Joe, no, it was completion. If you're a Browns fan, oh boy, Jimmy Haslam and Andrew Berry, the general manager, were both at the Ohio State-Texas game with Arch Manning and other big names in the house. Now, if you watch my channel, if you check out my channel, you know I don't think Arch is coming out. All right? I think Arch plays this year. I think Arch plays next year, at least. All right? That's not in the Manning's philosophy for him to get one full year and then come out in the NFL draft. I don't believe that will happen. All right?
He's able to get behind
right here, let's check this out. There was Julian Sayin right here with that touchdown pass. It was a pretty throw. Carnell Tate, a lot of jokes. In the first half, it was ugly. It got real ugly on social media for Arch Manning. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Arch Manning in the Manning family. Jeb Bush. That's good. I got to admit, that's pretty good. Wow. Arch Manning, when it's time to open the CFB season. Oh God. That's ruthless. That's really ruthless. It is. Oh, Antonio Brown. Arch Manning, when he isn't playing Louisiana Monroe. Oh, Shane Gillis. Same joke. Arch Manning, when he isn't playing Louisiana Monroe. Look, if you're an Arch Manning or a Texas fan, you got to feel pretty good about the way Arch looked on that touchdown drive. All right. He made some big time throws. There were a couple of NFL throws in there, too. All right. As much as his short and intermediate passing, I didn't love, he made a couple of nice NFL caliber throws on that drive where they scored. The Arch Manning Heisman campaign, the Aaron Rodgers running the flag out. 1 or 2 plays in, he would blow his Achilles tendon out. Yeah. Yikes. Seriously. Arch Manning trying to read a defense. Cat in the hat. Okay. I get it. Everybody hyping up Arch Manning. This is funny. Look at that little dog. I've got one of these little Jack Russells. He's trying his best to make that mother effer look vicious. God, dog. Oh, Quinn Ewers got brought into this, folks. Hilarious. The old he didn't do nothing but step back meme. Oh, man. Yeah. Quinn Ewers is thinking, I went ahead and left. This is the guy y'all forced me out. In the first half of that game, Quinn Ewers is somewhere mad as hell with the Miami Dolphins right now. Going, hell, I'd have played another year. Eli Payton and Arch Manning is diabolical. It really is. Oh, God. Man, Arch Manning has more commercials than completions. And this is my favorite one by far. Arch Manning, if his last name wasn't Manning, working at Best Buy. By the way, disturbing trend already. It seems if you are a Shedeur Sanders, Anthony Richardson, Caleb Williams fan, you absolutely hate Arch Manning, and it's your job to try to destroy him. Why is that happening again? I will say this. If for him to respond in the second half, and I don't know if anybody noticed the Longhorns' offensive yardage in the second half of this game, for him to play that much better in the second half, at least on that one drive, and nearly leading another one, he's going to be all right. Arch Manning's going to be fine. But, again, I think he's 25 games from coming out in the NFL draft, or 30 games from coming out in the NFL draft. By the way, there's a bunch of massive games today, right? In fact, I got to get off this recording so I can turn it on over to the Alabama game. I believe that LSU, Clemson, Texas, Ohio State, and Alabama, win or loss today, I believe all those teams make it into the playoff. All right? Provided, the rest of the season goes like most of us believe it will. I'll tell you this, though. It was a rough first half for Arch Manning. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.